I will never say never with this event.
This to me is like the most wide open the tournament has ever been.
You know, it is part of American culture. It's like the Super Bowl.
Donald Trump is not filling out a bracket this year.
Right.
What's he missing out on?
He's missing out on a lot of fun and one of the great sporting events on the calendar, but to each his or her own.
It humanizes that office a little bit, and it makes him one of us.
Should he change his mind?
Shelby, I don't care. I don't care. I really don't.
Speaking of Donald Trump, if you could wiretap one locker room in college
look at you.
basketball, who would you listen to? Who would you want to listen in on?
That's funny. Well, being in the Carolina locker room, I would like to see what the enemy's sleeping, how they sleeping over there in Duke. I want to see I'd like to see how the enemy sleeps.
You know who I always love listening to is Tom Izzo, Michigan State. He has such a great way of putting things when it comes to the tournament, such a passion for it.
Man, that's a great question. I enjoy the way Rick Pitino dissects basketball and coaches it and talks the language.
No, I wouldn't wiretap a college basketball team. I would wiretap the selection committee because I like to see how they make their decisions, like which team was seated where, which teams did not get in and why they didn't get in.
If you could repeal and replace one rule in college basketball, what rule would you change?
Oh, gosh. I do think we have to find a way, and I'm not quite sure how to do it, but I think we have to find a way to not let the end of the game drag.
The one and done. I would repeal that and make them stay in college for at least 2 years before they come to the NBA.
I would replace the two halves. I like playing quarters. I like quarters.
Yeah.
I would like to see if you call a timeout as you're taking the ball across the 10-second line, that you don't get a restart on the 10-second count if you call timeout.
What is the fakest news you have read about yourself?
You know, I just had one on Twitter. Somebody tweeted that I haven't watched a mid-major basketball team throughout my career at CBS. And you just talked to me about being the guy who identifies the sleepers and dark horses. So that was the falsest, most ill-informed news of a tweeter.
Fake news. If you heard me drinking with my buddies in college, that's fake news because I didn't drink.
Which dark horse or which underdog team do you think could come back and make March totally mad again?
Florida State's going to be a team to watch because of their size, athleticism, and they can shoot the basketball.
I think East Tennessee State is a team that's extremely athletic and has the potential to perhaps win a first-round matchup.
Well, this is a unique year because there's probably 10 to 12 teams I think most people agree can win this thing. So I don't think there's going to be a sleeper.
I wouldn't be surprised at anybody who won the championship.